Some of you might not know this, but it's actually no, it might be kind of obvious from the way I one way to describe me would be an introvert. I'm not really coming to Korea, I feel like it's like one of my first steps to becoming an adult. Because when I first came to Japan, I came there with one of my high school friends, so I wasn't technically actually alone. I have her, but moving to Korea is the first time I'm actually like alone, and it's been good, I think, to a certain extent. It's not as bad or as lonely as I thought it would be, but I feel like throwing myself to this experience, I finally learned how to become an extrovert. I wouldn't say I'm now an extrovert though, I'm just saying how can an introvert like me survive in this social world. It would be a good experience to share me as an introvert becoming an extrovert. Although I have no plans of becoming an extrovert whatsoever and like meet with a lot of people all the time, but I feel like, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna say becoming an extrovert, but understanding my social skill level and how I can use it to my advantage to survive in this world. Because you can't always be alone, and you need to make friends. Even in work places, you need social skills, so I feel like this will be a good challenge for me to broaden my soft skill sets through this experience. Hello, 안녕하세요.
여기 들어오셔서 기다리시면 됩니다.
네.
여기 조금 전에 일정이 좀 딜레이.
이거 방이에요? 네. 이게 이제 호텔, 스테이 룸이고요.
수 있을까요? 네,
여기 앞에만 혹시 펴고 여기 뒤에는 해주실 수 있을까요? 처음이신 분이 있습니다. 불리고 using your phone as your anchor during this meditation. In the thoughts that come to your mind, I want to suggest to introduce ourselves briefly because we might not know each other, and also to share how we felt this moment was like forest in the city, and also there weren't that many chances to really look inside his inner voice, and it was a true time. Thank you.
아니라 그 히비스커스 티 마시러
사주신대요.
We will give you a cup of tea.
Okay, let's go.
It's a benefit.
Thank you for joining us.
So, after meditation, what kind of tea was it?
Hibiscus.
Hibiscus. We get a free hibiscus tea. Yeah, for free in the restaurant on the 20th floor.
맥주도 괜찮은데.
그렇습니까?
You can take out any kinds of
Drink?
drinks or booze. 다들 좀 친해지셨어요?
I'm back in my room. And I'm going to tell you everything that happened just now. The first one being I was interviewed by SBS, which is like Korean cable channel. I knew they were there, but I didn't expect to get interviewed, so I just came looking very comfortable in my hoodie and these sweatpants. And when I came there wasn't really anyone yet except for like one person, which is the management team. And then suddenly all the TV came and they're like, "Is there a member here of this Mangrove?" And I was like, "That's me." And they interviewed me. Like, they always thought of me as Korean. That's why they spoke to me in Korean first, but I was like, no, I'm 외국인. But thank God I did the interview. I mean, like, I could do the interview in like a bit of Korean, and if I couldn't answer it in Korean, I answered it in English. Yeah, that was a bit. Yeah, she's actually she's actually also living here under the artist circle. Like, I knew this thing from the board on our application. She posted like about this thing, and then I was like, that sounds interesting, so I might as well just do it. Yeah, it was great. I think she lived somewhere outside of Korea, considering her English was also really good. Okay.
Today's social activity will just be like meeting with some strangers that are living in my apartment as well. But we'll be drinking. And since I don't drink, I'm on my way to get my own drink and snacks, which will be chocolate milk, because it's like freezing cold and I feel like chocolate milk would be appropriate, I hope. Yeah, I guess so.
They got it. This they got it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that voice.
이번 정류소는 장충 체육관입니다. 다음 정류소는 장충동 동국대 입구입니다.
Let me just feel sorry.
너 술 먹을 거지? 야, please.
더 이상 사랑이란 변명에 너를 잡을 수 없어. 이러면 안 되지만 죽을 만큼.
I have a collection of sunsets from when it set over there. In the summer, it set over there.
My last social activity ended a week ago, and it's already the next Sunday. I feel like giving it 1 week, I would have time to examine the actual after effects of this experience. It was fun. Everything was fun. The people I met were great. They were really kind as well. And I had a lot of fun actually meeting all these new people. But I feel like the burnout of this engagement with a lot of people lasted longer than I thought it would be. I'm not sure whether this is the actual effect of me suddenly hanging out with like a lot of people and like from Friday to Sunday, and I don't know, I think it just takes a toll to my self, because after my last engagement with other people, I kind of felt burnt out, not only in social engagement but in my daily activities as well. I don't know if this is the actual effect, or am I just going through anxiety period of the month. I used to go on walks every day. This is just kind of like another TMI. But after this whole week, I didn't have the motivation to do any of that. And I would just kind of lay in bed for most days, and I would sleep really late and woke up really late as well. I'm not saying that hanging out with people is bad, but for me, I feel like I need to put some balance of my social activity. Like, I can't just go hay down for like the whole weekend and feeling burnt out for the next weekend. Like, it's kind of like I have to put a break, because what I've learned through like actual class is that introverts, they lose their energy if they hang out with people. Like, introverts wake up with like 5 coins, and then every time they have an engagement with people, they lose a coin. While extroverts wake up with no coins, and if they engage with other people, they gain a coin. So they gain energy from other people. In the moment of the social engagement itself, I wouldn't say that I was like losing it in a way, but after that I would just suddenly feel tired. And that's what actually differentiates introvert and extrovert. For some of you who might misunderstand that introverts are just shy people and extroverts are like really outgoing, that might be one of the traits, but that's not what it actually means. Like, an introvert can be outgoing, but they just lose energy after that. So would I say I'm an extrovert? I don't think so. But did I enjoy the meeting with other people and like all these strangers? Yes, because I feel like there's nothing bad with hanging out with people. And like, you know, it might even be advantages for me for later on in the future, because see the world from other people's view. Yeah. Okay. Bye.